everyone, this is going to be the Alice update. Took me a little longer than expected, but I did have some audio interference outside last few days.
Presented by Quinrose.
一緒にティータイムを過ごすとしよう。
Sure, Vivaldi. Here we have another dream with nightmare. She's like a little. What? I feel like you're about to say something unpleasant.
いいよ。なんでもないけど。まずか。それにしては、とっても馴染んでいるみたいだね。
A smug grin stretched across his face. It really ended up being something unpleasant. He can see through all of my thoughts. Even if I don't say anything, he can read me like an open book. As he wants without permission. Against Nightmare, insincere words aren't effective. I'll admit that I've become familiar with this place, she told him. I've spent such a long time here, of course I'd end up being attached. Because I came to like the people in this world, also.
そうか。それはよかった。人でも物でも、どんどん好きになるといい。
Nightmare looks happy. His usually pale face sported a happy little
もっ
flush.
と、この世界を好きになるんだ。
She has no response at first. You say that as if it doesn't concern you, she told him directly.
なんだ
I like you too, you know, she told him.
え
I've grown attached to you too.
私に愛着
Yep, come on. How many times have we met already? Question mark. That time spent in this world. That included the time I spent together with Nightmare as well, though many repeated encounters, or through many repeated encounters, my attachment towards him grew and I came to like him.
そうか。私ともずっと過ごしていたものだ。
Yes, I did. Just like this world, time spent with Nightmare is comfortable and I have become familiar with it. That's why I like you too, Nightmare. Alrighty, we're gonna go visit Vivaldi. We have hearts with our person.
お前は珍しい子じゃのう。わらわが他人といてここまで落ち着けるなど、全く不思議じゃ。お前はわらわが怖いか？
Nope.
残忍で残虐。わらわが望めば、今この手にお前の首を乗せることも可能なのだぞ。
Sure you could.
今は望んでいないがね。驚かせたか？庭のバラがいつもより美しく見える。お前がいるせいかもしれないな。
That was a nice thing to say, Vivaldi.
つまらん。仕事などする気が起きぬ。こんなことはキングやホワイトに押し付け、わらわはお前と遊びたい。
While burying my face in the sheep's fluffy wool, I call the dream demon who's also doing the same thing.
なんだ
What are you doing? Sleeping inside a dream, she trailed off aloud. Even though I had no plans to do so, I feel like sleeping. Nightmare's voice also sounded half asleep. And that is so adorable. I freaking love that. Even though it's a dream, I'm sleepy. It's all because of the warmth. The sheep I'm hugging is soft like a cushion and pretty cream color. As long as it isn't dirty, it won't smell like cattle. Its appearance is so cute that it almost looks like a stuffed animal. It's so fairy tale-like that it kind of feels depressing. I don't suit this kind of dream, she told herself. It's not in my nature.
嫌ないとか柄じゃないとかそんなこといいじゃないか
But she trailed off aloud into herself. Her head. A dream where I'm dozing off by the quiet lake shore with a dream demon and a sheep, something like that. It's almost too cute. The sheep bleeps. Bleeps. Covered by the soft wool, it dozed off.
いいだろこれは夢だ君と私しか見ていない
It's still a problem, even if it's a dream. This doesn't change anything from before, she told him. If you look at only the scenery, it's indeed the outdoors. The soft sunlight of noon, and with the sun this time, she comments. There's an occasional breeze also. I'd misunderstood this to be an outing, but since Nightmare's here, I'm certain it's a dream.
前と変わらないそんなことはないだろう
It doesn't change that you're still cooped up in here. Let's go outside, she told him, trying to tug. I pull his arm while Nightmare looks like he'll be buried in wool. If I leave him alone, it looks like he'll fall asleep. I wonder if the scenery will disappear if Nightmare falls asleep. That'd be a little wasteful, she concluded. I know this isn't in my character, but it feels great here. Even if it's a dream, it's disappointing if it disappears. It's a big contradiction to say we should go outside.
夢の中の方がいろいろできる
Nightmare points at the sky laying down and a rainbow appears like last time. That's true, bud, she told him aloud, trailing off.
すぐに消えてしまうもので夢から覚めるまでは消えない
She's like, dreams are something that you wake up from immediately, though.
そうでもない
His Nightmare created rainbow. She's like... Nightmare gently slides his finger, and the rainbow that was in the sky stretches down to the ground. Wow, she told him. To see the end of a rainbow. In reality, you don't see that kind of thing. This is to be expected for a dream. For some reason, I don't feel moved. If anything can get granted this easily, it's anticlimactic.
そんなことはないだろう夢でも綺麗なものは綺麗なはずだ
That's true. The rainbow that extended down nearby is beautiful. It's an uncomparable beauty. There's no doubt that nothing else other than a rainbow has 7 colors in a gradation. But I feel frustrated to have the same opinion.
綺麗なものを綺麗だと思えばいいだけだ難しく考える必要はない
Though it's just a dream, she concluded. Strangely, I'm clearly aware of it. And that's why I can't stop thinking. It's the same as waking up.
夢の中で暗い普段と違うことをしてみてもいい
She's like, it's because we're in a dream that we can't do anything but the same thing as usual. Because this is my dream, she concluded. Conveniently, it doesn't change. A nightmare can freely change the dream, but I don't have that kind of skill. Even in a dream I'm still a dark, mean, and unpleasant person. But I think it's fine that way. If I become a bright and positive person in my dreams, it'd be depressing to see that kind of me. I think so too, she told him. Since it's the truth, I wouldn't be offended even if I was told that. There are times I would get offended because it's the truth, but I know too well that I'm this kind of person. I wouldn't change just because Nightmare pointed it out.
だが、私は君に楽しんでほしい。
Don't pressure me, she told him.
無理強いしているか。
I'm at a loss for an answer, and he just says your name. She's like, what? The hand I pulled earlier is now pulling at mine.
虹の上を歩いてみないか。
Huh?
虹の上を歩くんだ。手を引いてあげるよ。楽しそうだと思うだろ。
Rather than fun, she told him. It's too fairy tale-like that it gives me the chills. What kind of fairy tale is this, to be walking on a rainbow? In the first place, I can't think of climbing such a steep slope. I wonder how I'd get to the top. Something like climbing with a hiking staff? Wow, in that case, there's nothing fairy tale-like about it. No, it'd be better that way. In the first place, it's a surprise. Nightmare would say that. Judging from my personality, he'd know I wouldn't like that. You just don't learn, do you? Question mark. Good or bad, he doesn't learn. He should have anticipated my reaction.
予想はついても言うさ。私の場合、心の中で思っただけでは、君には伝わらないからね。
She's like, even if you know that you'll be rejected?
ああ。それにもしかしたら、君が気を変えてくれるかもしれない。
Nightmare is positive all the way, unlike me, who's gloomy even in my dreams. Well, except, okay, I have no choice, so I'll keep you company, she told him. For Nightmare, it's meaningless lying to him. Even though I know it's meaningless, I go with it, to be moved by admirable words. It's frustrating. When I grab his hand, the dream demon laughs happily.
では、早速行こう。
Nightmare rises and helps me up. From there, the environment suddenly switches. She's like, what's this? And it's a gorgeous CG. There's no ground beneath my feet. In exchange, a band of sparkling erratic light is laid out. The ground is far below from here. She's like, what?
大丈夫だよ。危険はない。
She's like, Nightmare tells me without hesitation when my mouth quivers without a word. Not dangerous, you say, she concludes inside. It's quite high up. If I fall, there's no way I'll survive.
落ちないよ。落ちるかもしれないが、死にはしない。
She's like, I'll die if I fell from here.
死なないよ。これは夢だ。そうだろ。
Certainly that's true. This is a dream. To prove it, I'm standing in the air, even with Nightmare holding both of my hands, more accurately, on top of the light we were looking up at until now. This is on top of the rainbow. It's such a fairy tale-like situation, but this was awfully chaotic to be real. I just got chills in another sense.
なんだ。高いところが苦手なら、もっと下げようか。
She's like, it's not that. I got surprised because we suddenly moved places.
そうは言うが、これが一番手っ取り早い。抱え上げたりしたら怒っただろ。
Yup. Of course I would. Or rather, that's impossible for you. She's thinking of his health.
そんなことはないぞ。私だってこれでも。
He's all offended. I don't want to be carried by someone who puts a blanket over their head or vomits blood. He's nothing more than unreliable. That's why I fear we might fall. Before, when we were flying in the air, I thought so too, although at that time, I seemed to have used my ability to float well. But even if I had the ability to float, I don't think I would have had enough strength to keep it up.
じゃあ、一人で立つか。とことん腕力のない私の支えじゃ、あってもなくても同じだろう。話してあげよう。
He's trolling on her. What? Wait just a little longer. Honestly, I don't feel like I'll be able to stand on my own. If Nightmare released me, I feel like my legs would give out right there. Additionally, the transparent-looking bridge of light on the opposite side makes me anxious.
それはそうだ。こんな場所に立てるはずがないと思っていたら立てないよ。
He's referencing like willpower and like positive thinking versus not in a dream. She's like, but on top of a rainbow of all places. Ever the realist. Didn't you say you can walk on this? ? Rather than being able to walk, I was invited to go walking. If so, I normally think it's a place I can really walk on. Like a mind trick. Actually, my feet are in place on the rainbow, but it's not steady. The rainbow floats unstably. This is impossible. I can't walk on this.
それは君が信用していないからだよ。虹の上なんて歩けやしない。と思っていたら虹だって安定しない。
She's like, what kind of reasoning is that? I get what he's saying, more or less. I wonder if he's trying to say that this is my dream, and he's just intervening until the end. I know what he wants to say, but I can't understand it. If I miss my footing, I'll be going down head first. Don't invite me to this kind of place, she told him, trailing off. And I don't have the confidence to act on my own suggestions. The more I try to convince myself, the less I can believe it. I'm not fond of myself to the point I don't give myself enough
立て
credit.
るよ。虹の上に立てる。
She means like self-esteem wise. That's why I'm relieved when Nightmare says so. When he declares it like that, it starts to feel like it's that kind of a dream.
落ちないよ。私の手を離さなければ。ね。
For some reason, that sounds like a threat.
まさか。私が手を離しても、君が立てると思っていれば立てる。だから、脅しになんてならないだろう。自信があるなら、話せばいいさ。
She's like, you're threatening me after all, she concluded. I don't think I'll be able to stand on this type of place. Why don't you be more honest? ? She told him. If you tell me to keep holding hands, I won't let go. She teased him back. I say meanly as I grasped his hands firmly, retaliating with all my might. However, Nightmare only blinks.
断らないのか。
Because everyone's afraid of him. He's like, you won't reject me? ? Aww. No, as long as you don't threaten me.
そうか。
He's all happy and blushing. Look at that. So cute. Oh, Nightmare, you're my favorite. Putting a little more strength into his hands, Nightmare got a bit bashful. Whoa, and that expression. That's sort of unfair, and she's blushing too. He's like, ?
反則？何が？
Oh, it's nothing, she told him. She thinks he's attractive. No way. This isn't some kind of effect or anything, right? ... I wouldn't say it's the suspension bridge effect just on top of the rainbow. But to suddenly be conscious of him, just spare me. And the dream ends. Back to spamming our two favorite people this route. Yay, a visit to him.
お嬢さん、これから出かけるところなんだが、よかったら私に付き合わないか？
Sure.
いや、君が暇であろうとなかろうと、ぜひ付き合ってくれ。私がここまで強く誘っているんだ。 断る理由はないだろ。
That got dark. What? And now what is Vivaldi getting her favorite hymn?
お前はわらわが怖いか？
Nope.
残忍で残虐。わらわが望めば、今この手にお前の首を乗せることも可能なのだぞ。今は望んでいないがね。驚かせたか？
I stare at the small bottle. Again, she thinks, trailing off. The amount of liquid inside the bottle increases day by day. It's already more than halfway full. I wonder what will happen when it's full. Even if no one told me, I knew the answer. She's like, it'll send me home.
おや、元気そうだ。元気ならば何よりじゃな。珍しく優しいとな。そんなに首をはねられたいのであれば、わらわの手でやってあげよう。わらわはいつも優しいであろう。
Sure.
わらわはバラが好きじゃ。バラといっても、バラが染まっていいのは一つの色のみ。
She's like red.
お前も女だ。花が好きだろう。どんな花が好みじゃ。
And that sultry look. I love Vivaldi. Red roses.
おお、やはりお前も赤バラが好きか。わらわと同じじゃな。トゲのある、あの血のような色に惹かれる。
Yay, an event! Woo-hoo! I'm excited. Because we're a little further along. It feels strange that you're not married, seeing as you're the king and the queen, she told her, in reference to an earlier conversation. That is so adorable. I love that CG. I will try to get that for our thumbnail. It's beautiful. I try bringing this up. I tried bringing up the topic from before. Last time it seemed like she was about to say something on it. And besides, I wanted to ask, I wanted to hear what kind of thing would make the royal Queen Vivaldi hesitate to speak. I just assumed that you were. I thought either you or he married into the royal family, she told her aloud.
ここはそういう世界ではない。ハートの城の女王というのは役柄だ。同じくハートの城の王。宰相も騎士も兵士も使用人もみんなそうだ。我が敵も町の一般国民もみんながみんなゲームのために動いている。
And here's more lore.
ゲームを続けるという目的のためにここにいる。
That's like their only meaning, because they get wiped and replaced as gears. Vivaldi answered, unenthused, and I'm thankful for her explanation, but no matter who I talk to in this world, I can never quite understand. We're from different worlds with different fundamental knowledge. We don't understand each other, she concluded.
わらわは生まれついての高貴な身分ではない。ゲームの継続のために 先代が死ぬか何かした時に選ばれたのじゃ。
It's a little dark, but that's in reference to who would have been playing the game before them, since they're technically all immortal. So something did happen to the former queen. There were former queens, like former Mad Hatters, like everybody. And this also comes into play in the Diamond games, but they only touch on it in the first game, which is still kind of surprising, because the Diamond game came out several years afterwards. She's like your predecessor, ? You mean the previous Queen of Hearts?
そう。前のハートの女王。死んだかどうしたかは知らないが、先代はゲームから降りた。
You don't know whether she died? ? That's awfully vague.
よくは知らぬ。前のゲームの勝敗や結末は、その時の参加者しか知らない。
Here's some more lore. So everything's kind of hush-hush with the role holders.
ハートの女王という地位から考えれば、容易にゲームは降りられぬ。おそらくは死んだのだろうが。
She's like, she's a major player, so it wouldn't be easy for her to just decide to like give up the role. Most likely she died. So during some type of play or event with another outsider, most likely, or during the territory disputes, then she was called to replace her as the next faceless that was given a face. Kind of the same thing happens with Blood, but in a different fashion, and you find out that he's actually an outsider through some of the stuff that happens in later games. They kind of touch on that. And then considering the Queen of Hearts position, it would not be easy for her to leave. Most likely she died. Vivaldi's being pretty open here.
もしかしたら、降りる方法を見つけたのかもしれん。
She's like, I want to know if there's a way. You mean she might have been released from her duties? ? I don't know if losing the rank of queen would be a good thing, though. In my world, those with power could lose it, but the role of queen in this world seems different.
この上ない不幸じゃ。
For them, she means for role holders.
ゲームを降りるなど、愚かすぎる選択だ。
She's like everyone would choose to continue the game. Leaving is an absurd choice. She said it decisively. And I suppose I don't think a person would just throw away their status.
女王の責務など面倒なだけじゃ。地位だけならわらばだって降りておるわ。
I love Vivaldi. She's like, no, that's not why. Huh? You don't want to be the queen then, Vivaldi? That's surprising. She seems more suited to be royalty than anybody.
ある時点で突然役柄を決められたのだ。望んでなったわけではない。
Here is a flashback of when Vivaldi was a child. So when she was first given her face. And that is so cute. Like she was called when she was a kid though.
それまでのわらわはごく普通の国民。顔のない役なしの幼子だった。選べるものなら辞退もできたが、思いつきもしなかった。
Because for them that's like worse than death. And flashback. If you had the option to decline, can't you still quit now if you don't like it? ? Being the queen is really fitting for Vivaldi, but she shouldn't keep doing something that she hates.
ゲームを放棄するなど考えられない。
The game, huh? This world's all about the game. It's weird. Even without some game, you'd still be able to live, right?
お前は生きていけるのか。
She's like, isn't that obvious? ? A game's nothing but a way to amuse yourself. It's a way to play, not life itself. Even the most exciting game is only a temporary distraction. People don't live for the sake of playing games.
素晴らしい
Vivaldi said this resentfully.
な。お前の世界ではゲームがなくても生きていけるのか。
She's like blown away by this.
よそ者の世界というのは知識にはある。しかし、そうか。
She's all shocked.
生きていけるものなのか。
You mean you don't have to be a gear for Wonderland? You mean this world's different? Question mark. She still doesn't know about the clockwork hearts. That's what I gather from the way she refers to an outsider's world. Our realities are different.
ああ、この世界ではゲームなしではどうやって生きていけばいいのかわからない。
End event. Back to spamming our two favorite people.
この城の主であるわらわを差し置いて無礼ではないか。とぼけるでない。もっとわらわだけを構えと言っておるのじゃ。痛いことはしないよ。お前と遊びたいだけだ。ああ、だるい。わらわは裁判を終わらせたばかりで疲れておるのじゃ。不届きなものばかりだったぞ。つまらない。死ぬ時ばかりはわらわを喜ばすが、結局は一瞬の輝きじゃ。もう少し後を引くような面白い死に方ができぬものか。ああ、イライラする。わらわをこんなにイラつかせるとは、それだけで有罪じゃ。そう思わんか。そうとも有罪じゃ。しかし一度刑を執行してしまったらその後の罪を問うことはできぬ。どいつもこいつも死んでしまっておるからな。ああ、どいつもこいつも張り合いのない。死後もわらわをイラつかせるとは大罪じゃ。庭のバラがいつもより美しく見える。お前がいるせいかもしれないな。
Sweet, another event.
あの男はあれでなかなか利用価値がある。
She's talking about the king again. Question mark, the king? Lately, I could tell who she was talking about, even without her using the person's name.
そう、あやつじゃ。
The queen and the king, thinking about it, it's strange. They can't both reign at the same time. Since there is a king, Vivaldi should be his consort. I don't know if the queen can rule if there's a king. Shouldn't her rank be lower than his? I mean, there can only be one person on the throne, after all. But in this situation, Vivaldi sits upon the throne and the king is always presiding next to her.
あやつは生かしておく価値がある。
So you'd kill him if he had no value? Question mark.
利用価値がないと生きている価値もない。
That's cold. Vivaldi proclaims it disinterestedly. She never holds back. She lives by quick decisions and action. She never hesitates. If she says she'll do something, I have no doubt she really will. You won't get married? Question mark.
またその話か。
I don't mean to the king. Isn't there anybody you'd want to marry? Don't you worry that there's nobody. Aren't there times you wish you could marry somebody? She seems to have made the choice herself. Rather, she definitely has made the choice herself, but the queen is still lonely. I know this from getting close to her. Surrounded by an entourage of subordinates, she always stands alone, pushing herself even further into solitude.
必要ない。結婚などすれば、男はつき上がるだけじゃ。男に指図されるなどたまらん。
You go, Vivaldi. That's okay. I'll date you.
愛人が欲しければ、適当に見繕って、飽きれば首をはねてしまえばよい。わらわはそれで満足しておる。
That's intense, she told her aloud, trailing off. There really are a lot of attractive people around you, huh, Vivaldi? With Peter at the top of that list, many people come to mind, and she's stunning too.
誰を思い浮かべた？
Vivaldi zeroed in on that. Vivaldi gives me a disapproving face.
お前の知る限りの者に、わらわの愛人はおらんぞ。殺せぬかどうかわからない者や、利用価値のある者は、愛人になどしない。
Super practical.
部下にも手は出さない。わらわが関係を結ぶとしたら、それはいつでもすぐに殺せる、利用価値のないものだけじゃ。
Wow, that's kind of sad. I do think independent women are cool though, she told her aloud. But isn't it lonely, she concluded. She might be choosing to live like that. It might not work in my world, but saying you only need another person when you decide you want them could be considered the ultimate in being an independent woman. She takes it to such extremes. I can't really empathize with her circumstances, but I can see how it makes sense for her.
寂しくなど。
Vivaldi smirks derisively.
ずっと一人で歩いていく。
If she says so, I guess that's that. The queen walks alone without needing anybody. It's impressive. What about me? Question mark. I'm not worth keeping alive, am I? I'm not useful. And if you're fine on your own, there's no point in being with me, right?
お前は特別。お前は何の利用価値もなくても生かしておいてあげる。
Aww. She's like, that kind of hurts for some reason. Vivaldi is openly a haughty beauty and a tyrant. But at the same time, she's like a virtuous pure maiden. She can't just leave the things that bother her alone. She won't forgive them until they're completely obliterated. She embraces me. It's not really any different from the way she hugs a stuffed animal. She doesn't even consider whether I'm usable or not. I like being told that I'm special, but...
わらわはお前が気に入っているから殺さない。お前はキングとは違う。利用価値がなくなったら奴は殺すが、お前のことは殺したりしないよ。
Something in my mind clicks into place. Suddenly, it feels like something that wasn't adding up finally makes sense. Vivaldi, she thought, trailing off. You actually like the king, don't you? That would explain some things, but if I were to say it out loud, she'd surely be outraged. That same mouth that says she won't kill me would probably shriek, off with her head. And the event ends.
"新しい茶葉が手に入ったのだが、飲んでみないか？バラのフレーバーティーでな、何種類ものバラの香りをブレンドしているのだ。
Yay, we can visit him now.
こんばんは。ちゃんと寝ているか？肌が少し荒れているぞ。君が来ると屋敷が華やかさを増すな。屋敷の人間が浮き足立つというかね。かくいう私もその一人だよ。 お嬢さん。いやあ、月が綺麗だな。忌々しい太陽と違った魅力で、月の光は女性を美しくする。それをずっとそばで見ていたいものだ。
ああ、良いところに来た。お菓子を食べないか？良いものが入ってね。一緒にティータイムを過ごすとしよう。
Again? Question mark?
そう言わなくてもいいだろう。この前は楽しむ余裕まではなかったようだから。そろそろ慣れたかと思って。
Take a second to see that. Nightmare says that, but walking on top of a rainbow isn't something I can get used to. I don't think I want to get used to it either. I'm a person without dreams, if I say so myself. Oh, this kind of thing makes me feel uneasy. Doing this twice, I obviously wouldn't panic, but... Oh, so pretty. I might have gotten the hang of it since I don't feel as insecure as last time. If I move my legs as smoothly as possible, the next step comes easier for me. Nightmare is only holding one hand, but it seems I can walk this time. Before, just standing was more than enough.
どうだ？慣れれば悪くないだろう。
She's like, it's such a mysterious sensation.
それは斬新な感想だ。
If I calm down, I start reading too much into the scenery. The lake spread out underneath me, the hills I can see far away, the little birds that fly in the same height. That's why dreams are, and she trails off. Thank goodness there are no people down here. It might be high up, but the rainbow is transparent. If someone was down there, I'd feel uneasy. It's so unrealistic that I regained my composure. The rainbow by my feet has somehow become like concrete.
君は順応が早いな。
She's like, what? Didn't you want me to get used to it? It vaguely sounds like disappointment, because he wants you to keep holding your hand, or holding his hand.
慣れて欲しかったというか、楽しんで欲しかったんだが。
Oh no, it's fun, she told him directly.
そうは言えない。
I'm telling you, it's fun, in its own way. You know, since you can read my mind. I'm not lying. I don't think it's like a dream to walk on a rainbow. This is a dream after all. But it's not bad to enjoy the different perspectives while joking with Nightmare like this. This is more like me, isn't it?
そうだね。君らしい。
Nightmare murmured as if he gave it a second thought.
じゃあ、
Whoops. Nightmare murmured as if he gave it a second thought, and he's like, then how about this? This is also different from usual new, and the sound of his fingers snapping echoed. The next moment, my body suddenly fell. Ah! Rather than falling, it was the sensation of sliding down a slide. And in that one moment, my foot immediately touches something. Gorgeous! I love the artwork in these games. They're so beautiful. A true tribute to Otome history. And this place is... The rainbow I was walking on until now is now far above me. And in exchange, it's a surface of water by my feet. Is it walking on water this time? Question mark.
そう。これも夢の中ならではだ。悪くないだろう。
It's getting increasingly unrealistic, she finally told him. Something like walking on water. Looking closely, Nightmare and I are standing on the rainbow reflected on the water surface, much narrower than an actual rainbow, and moreover, it looks unreliable. We'll go with this to keep our responsibility points down. It's unrealistic but not bad, and the rainbow on the water surface sways unreliably. But I already know I can walk on the rainbow, and that's why my legs won't sink. It's unrealistic, but this kind of thing isn't so bad. This world is absurd to begin with anyways. I felt like walking on water inside a dream is not even questionable. Since this rarely happens, I should enjoy it, it's as Nightmare says. Even so, I don't really lean towards being a high-spirited.
それでいいとも。君なりの楽しみ方をしてくれれば、それでいい。
If you want to see what happens if you choose the other one, I believe that's what I did in Boris's route. And I think, like, a monster came up and he was like, no, you can't think about that stuff. So it might go different this time. You're quite lenient, she told him.
そうだぞ。私は寛大な無魔なんだ。尊敬してくれ。
You don't have to say that yourself, she told him aloud, trailing off. With each step, the ripples by my feet spread out. The fish gathered around. Even though there's no bait or worm, they swim around as if pursuing something. It's kind of scary with them gathering all at once. It might still go that same way then. They repeatedly nudge the bottom of my shoe. It's cute because they're all small fish, but I get the chills thinking what would happen if a big one appears. So I guess the event's still the same then. It's gonna pop up like a monster, but they're not gonna show you what it is. For example, some sort of unidentified creature that's talked much of in my original world. She's like, hey, a nightmare.
Hmm?
There aren't any weird creatures here, right? I somehow become uneasy, so I try asking him. With even a big lake like this, my thoughts automatically go in that direction.
出てきそうだと思っていると出てくる。ここは君の夢だからね。
He's like, don't think about it. She's like, give me a break.
教えてあげただろう。考えなければいい。
If I could do that, I wouldn't be so troubled. I resent the me that has such a strong and strange imagination. I mean, such a huge lake. An unidentifiable this or that? It seems like XXX or something like XXXXXX would. And shrilled off. It censored
だ
it.
から、そうやって考えていると。だいたい、どこをどうしたらこんなメルヘンな状況で、とか、とかを思いつくんだ。君はすごいな。
He's chiding her. He's like, this is not the situation or the theme for it. Why are you obsessing over this? And it went back to the other CG where the fish had gone away from their feet. So beautiful. Don't just admire this so earnestly. Do something since you're a dream demon. You can do anything you'd like in a dream, can't you? Question mark. If so, don't let it come out.
そういう時ばかり。
He's like, this is the only time you respect me.
君が考えなければいいだろ。とか、とかを。
Don't repeat it. It won't come out. It won't come out. It won't come out, she told herself. I don't want to see it. At this point, when the uneasiness won't go away like I want, I have quite a dangerous premonition. Ooh, we're close to the end, you guys. We got like a quarter left.
いやー、また来たな。
Yep.
最近、気がつけば君が来るのが楽しみで仕方ない。返す場所があるというのは惜しいものだ。
I don't think so.
できれば、このまま返したくないな。
I'm there, right?
でも、君は甘い言葉だけでは簡単にはほだされそうにない。残念だ。
おお、会いたかったぞ。どこに行っておったのじゃ。わらわを待たせるなど、ほんにお前は無礼なやつ。しかし、無事にこうして会えたのじゃ。特別に許してやろう。会えなかった分、お前の時間をわらわに送れ。お前は本を読むのが好きらしいな。おすすめの本をわらわにも教えておくれ。お前のように夢中になってみたい。どこに行っておった？わらわがお前を探しておったのだ。お前はすぐに姿を現すべきだろう。役立たずの兵士どもに命じても見つけることができなかった。もちろん、そやつらの首ははねたが、どこに隠れていた？これからは必ずわらわの目の届くところにおるのじゃ。お前は本を読むのが好きらしいな。おすすめの本をわらわにも教えておくれ。お前のように夢中になってみたい。ずいぶんと楽しそうだな。良いことでもあったのか。わらわにも聞かせてみろ。些細なことでもよい。わらわはお前のことが知りたいのじゃ。
Ooh, it's this guy. She's like, ah, it's happened again. There's a man lying there. The same appearance and probably the same person. He's totally still, like he's dead. Actually, he might be dead. I thought so before, and the time before that. Huh? Before, and the time before that, question mark. How many times have I seen him? I can't recall. I've forgotten. But I feel like I've seen this several times already. How could I forget someone lying there? I can't believe it. I can't believe that I could go on my way like nothing happened, not even knowing if he was dead or alive. I'm not that heartless. I wouldn't ignore a corpse, even if I didn't know the person. But I've ignored one several times. Several times? How many has it been? I feel like I've seen this several times, but it feels like the first time as well. What am I thinking? This can't be the first time. I've seen it in the past, although I can't remember when that was. Why can't I remember? Though time has passed, it's not the distant past. I've seen the same scene here. It's deja vu. A fallen person. Last time, and the time before that. I couldn't get near him. I only watched, calmly, without helping. I'd only watched. And then, I had only watched. Like now. This hadn't happened before. Shadow-like things are gathering around the man. And this is the creepy part of the first game, you guys. The man is fading. What's left behind is scary. I only watch. Not screaming, not moving. Only my heart pounds. Because she sees that he turned into a watch, like a clock for Julius to fix and place back in Wonderland. Wiped clean and as a new faceless person. She's like, I only wait for it to be over. We'll visit the Hatter this time.
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
Oh no! That was a fast fix, thankfully. Yay! It's Nightmare! He's gonna explain about the clocks and everything. Save that here. She's like, whoa! Because he hugged her randomly. I'm suddenly embraced from behind. Are all the people in this world perverts? First I'm kidnapped and then I'm stalked. Only questionable things have been happening since the start. In the end, I'm being hugged, even inside the dream inside a dream. Let me go. Even Nightmare was like that. I can't trust anyone anymore.
見たんだろ?
She's like, what? Question mark.
残像だよ.
Zanzundao. The afterimage. That jogs my memory. I recall that frightening incident. It was the scariest thing I had faced since I came to this world, an incident that sent chills down my spine.
恐れることはない。あれは影のような実体のないものだ。
He's like, they're ghosts.
見たんだろ? この世界の住人の死体が姿を維持できず、時計だけが残る様を。
Because they're gears for Wonderland. He's explaining that right now. Nightmare cut off my train of thought.
そして、残像が後始末をしていく様を。
That gave me chills. He said it so coldly, like it was some regulation involving lifeless objects. As if we weren't talking about living people, but mechanisms that were part of a flow.
その通りだよ。あれはルールの一環だ。
Here he's explaining more of like their game. Let go already, she told him. I pushed aside Nightmare's hands. Somehow I had become exceptionally irritated. She's all angry and flushed. And like shoving him away.
これは夢だ。そうだろ。
She's like, a dream. That's right, this is a dream. A mere dream, and the people inside it aren't real. They are only inside my head, products of my imagination. Still, People being disposed of like lifeless objects rubbed me the wrong way. Even if this is a dream, they are human. Don't talk about them as if they're objects.
夢なんだぞ。
If this is a dream, do as I tell you. You're all inside my head, right? While this may be a dream, it wasn't necessary to... Well, it won't necessarily follow my wishes, especially this man, whose name itself means nightmare. Giving him orders seemed useless. I don't want to fall into self-hatred, even inside a dream.
死んでいたのは見知らぬ人間だっただろう。
She's like, even people from the real world would pass by him. They would be able to ignore the death of an unrelated person. I also happen to be an ordinary person. I'm good at apathy. But I don't want to be okay with it, even inside my dream. My heart pained a little bit every time I passed by them. That's right, this is a dream. I shouldn't take this seriously. All I need to do is wait to wake up. And the scene changes.
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
わらわは遊園地などというふざけた場所が嫌いじゃ。
What brought that on?
ふざけた場所を、ふざけた名前のふざけた愚か者が仕切っている。ふざけすぎにも程があると思わないか？悪ふざけをする者には罰を与えなくてはね。
Whatever you say, beautiful Vivaldi.
いい香りがする？ああ、今までバラの子を焚いておったからそのせいだろう。
Nice, another event.
わらわがここに連れてこられたのはいつだったか。ずいぶんと昔だった気がする。
Vivaldi was telling me an old story in response to me asking whether she'd been queen for a long time. Brought here? Question mark.
前に言った通り、無理やりにではないよ。拒むこともできた。できなかったのかな。選択肢はあるようでなかったのかもしれない。
In her own room, Vivaldi seems somehow juvenile. I feel like I'm talking to somebody more my own age, or maybe somebody even younger than I am. Feeling that way with a gorgeous, mature woman is strange, but she just becomes young in here. Her voice, the way she talks, it all feels softer. Oh, Vivaldi was so cute. If you didn't want to, you should have refused. With your personality, I'm sure you could have.
ここはお前の世界とは違う。ゲームをする以外、何の生きがいも見出せない。
Even for you.
わらわも誰もかも。
It's impossible to believe a person like her is so bound to a game that she can't live without it. She seems freer than that. I don't really get the purpose or the rules of the game here. Can they really be that important? There are ways to enjoy yourself besides games, right? I'm sure you have lots of other things that you like, right, Vivaldi?
欲望や好み、 ひとときの楽しみはあるよ。快楽も憎悪も苛立ちもある。何もかもあるが満足はない。感情を持ったごく普通の生き物に見える。希少で欲深で身勝手なつまらない生き物に。
You can't possibly be that bad, can you? She asked her.
これはわらわの話ではない。これはお前の話だよ。希少で欲深で身勝手なつまらない生き物。それがお前。
Wow, that got dark. I'm speechless. That's not the kind of thing that you tell somebody to their face. And yet, it's true enough that I can't say anything in my defense.
愛しくてたまらなくなるような生き物だ。
Huh?
わらわたちはもっともっとつまらない生き物ですらない。生きるという目的がないのだ。
And then she just slams her with this blunt truth. She's like, we're not even really a living thing.
ゲームという大きな盤上でないと動けず、身勝手になりきることもできぬ。
This goes for all of the role holders. What are you talking about? You're totally alive.
よそ者にはそう見えるのか。
I don't like being called that, she told her after a pause.
わらわとは異質のもの。生きているものだ。
This is way more information than was in the mobile game, by the way. Obviously, I'm alive. If I were dead, I wouldn't be here breathing. Although that makes me wonder, she trailed off, to be having such a long and deep dream. Maybe I did die. But then that would make this place heaven, or perhaps hell. No way. ... A heaven with a head-turning queen? A hell where everybody loves me? Both of them are impossible. Neither is believable.
なあ、ゲームなしで生きていくというのはどんな気分だ？どうして生きていける？
You make it sound like you're already dead. You're alive too, you know. She just laughs. Vivaldi let out a dismal laugh. It feels weird to see her look so depressed.
わらわは自分でも何に苛立っているのかわからないことがある。残酷なのはわらわの本性なのだろう。誰に言い訳したくもない。
I felt like I should tell her she's wrong, but that would be too hypocritical of me. Vivaldi is brutal and cruel, and no matter how much kindness she shows me, there's no doubt she's absolutely merciless. She's a person that will readily behead somebody for no particular reason. Maybe, she told her after a pause, I can't say you're a good person. There's a lot of times I've wondered. How can you do those things so easily? But I'm no different.
お前は違うだろう。わらわのような残忍性は持ち合わせていない。
The way I'm able to forsake people isn't really that different, she told her directly. Even if I do try to gently persuade her to let people go, I don't demand that she stop. That makes me her accomplice.
お前は
I can't stop you when you really want to do something. I try a little, but I don't cross the line and risk making you hate me. Even though I feel bad for the people who lose their heads, I still happily relax in your room and have tea with you. That's just as cruel as what you do. You may be the one actually committing the atrocities, but you admit to what you are. A cowardly, selfish, and pointless creature, that really is cruelty, and I don't perpetuate my cruelty directly, but not interfering when she does this is still making a choice.
そうかな。お前の方がわらわよりも自分の行動に責任を持てているよ。自分の意志がある。
She's like, we don't blame you.
卑怯でも何でも自分で行動を選んでいる。
Why do you make it sound like you're any different? It must be the same for Vivaldi. She's alive and she acts as she chooses to. I think you're pretty twisted, but that's just who you are, right? I've seen it. She's different from me. I harbor the same cruelty, but unlike me, she doesn't just stuff it deep down and try to ignore it. She can face it head on. I don't think that's a good thing. I can only stand it because this is a dream. In the midst of this dream, I still couldn't come to dislike the cruel queen. I like her so much, it makes me wonder if sometimes the tyrants I've read about in history books that had public approval were like Vivaldi. Not many people can be that openly cruel. Normally, a person would try to hide it, right? I could never be like you, ever. Even if I had power and was told I could do anything I liked, I still couldn't.
メイ君のように言ってくれるな。
Well, I suppose you don't make very many good decisions. She smiles wanly at me, and I smile back. Still, being able to give orders so confidently is amazing. It makes you, well, it just makes it feel like you must be justified. I guess it's a matter of self-confidence. That's something I can never have. Going forward, even if I try, even if I become incredibly influential, it's impossible for me. I think it's because of my personality. I'm gloomy and pessimistic. I can only move forward a tiny bit at a time. I think people that can be confident in their actions are amazing. Even if I absolutely don't agree with those actions.
わらわだってそうありたい。首をはねたいからはね、消したいものを滅ぼす。わらわの意志で。たまらないのは、役柄を演じているだけのような気がするときだ。
I'm shocked that somebody like Vivaldi has time. She doesn't feel confident. She always looks so sure of herself. More accurately, she never looks like she's concerned.
最初、ここへ連れてこられたとき、わらわは子供だった。
She even looks like a child now, playing around with her stuffed animals. It's like she only rules within her room and only cares for the toys which she presides over. It doesn't matter what she does to them, she tugs ruthlessly at one. I'm not sure if I should try to stop her. She can't restrain herself. I imagine her as a little girl. I'll bet you were really cute, she told her aloud. She's probably no different from how she is now, a willful, beautiful child.
かわいい。かわいかったことなどない。わらわはかわいいものが好きだが、わらわがかわいかったことなど一度もない。
She strongly rejects the idea.
わらわはその時から苛立っておった。女王の役に選ばれ、この城に来てからずっと。そのもっと前からずっとだ。生まれてきて時間を刻み始めてからずっとわらわはイライラしている。
I feel like there's a sickness that matches these symptoms, she concludes. A sickness of the mind that prevents somebody from controlling their urges, but in her case, I think it's something else. She's not psychologically ill. Something made her this way.
どうしてこんなにイラつくのだろう。
Even if she demands an answer, I don't have one. What answer could there be? I don't know the cause of Vivaldi's irritation. There must be one, though. There must be something. That's the reason for her irritation, she told her. I don't know, though, after a pause. Maybe I'd be more helpful if I knew about psychology. But I just don't know. If only I was my sister, she knows a lot about psychology. Even if it wasn't to help a friend of hers, she would still kindly talk to them and help them figure things out.
では、どうしてお前といると落ち着くのだろう。
That's what shocks me, she concluded aloud. I do want to be helpful, but I thought it was impossible for me to heal somebody. I'm not the kind of person my sister is. She's special in a way I can never be. The negative thoughts in my head have repeated enough to make themselves into reality. I can't be like her.
わらわは癒されたくなどない。お前といるとイラつかない。落ち着く。それだけじゃ。
She's like a little kid talking to a stuffed animal. That's how she speaks to me. So in other words, I do heal her. And the event ends.
「会いに来てくれたのは嬉しいが、わらわは今すごく眠い。どうじゃ、せっかく来てくれたことだ。一緒に。わらわは可愛いものが好きじゃ。お前は本に可愛い。抱きしめて、抱きつぶしてしまいたくなる。怯えなくともお前を壊したりはしないよ。壊してしまうのが惜しいおもちゃだ。
Yay, we can do him now.
こんばんは。君に会える夜は決まっていい夜なんだ。同時に君のいなくなってしまった後が寂しくなってしまう。早々と帰らないでくれないか。
Alrighty.
他の輩に目を向けるでない。お前はわらわと一緒におればよいのじゃ。おもちゃは大勢のものではなく、わらわのためだけに用意されたもの。
She's all jelly.
わらわだけのものだ。
That face though.
いい香りがする。ああ、今までバラの子を焚いておったからそのせいだろう。探しておったのだぞ。お前に聞きたいことがあってな。この香水といつものだとどちらがわらわに合っていると思う？お前の意見が聞きたい。そうか。やはりいつもの香水の方がわらわには合うのだな。わらわもそう思っておったのじゃ。お前が好いてくれているなら、わらわはずっと前のものを使い続けることにしよう。
Isn't this starting to get excessive? She asked him. They're riding on turtles now. feel like the contents of these dreams are gradually getting more elaborate. And in addition, it's going in a direction I don't want.
グレードアップしているのにひどいって。ひどいのは君の評価じゃないか。
Well, it is outrageous. All of this, I mean.
ひどくなんてないだろう。面白いじゃないか。
Yes, but it's too interesting. I don't flat out rebuff him. I mean, this kind of. Jeez. I was sleeping in my room, and the next thing I knew, I was on top of a large turtle shell. Without a doubt, it's a dream. What a strange dream.
夢だからね。君の夢だ。
You mean it's my dream to ride on a turtle's back? Did I have this kind of unconscious desire?
心配しなくても。これは別に君の深層心理じゃないよ。
Reading my mind again. And yet, he pretends he can't hear me whenever it's convenient for him. This is a usual thing by now, but it's still shameless. Thinking about something while knowing it'll be heard, I guess I'm partly to blame.
君に想像させると、とんでもないものが出てくるからね。私まで巻き込まれて困ったことになる。
He's in reference to the last time when she dreamed of something massive and huge underneath them.
想像の余地がないように初めから出しておくことにしたんだ。だからこの状況は別に君の願望でも何でもない。
He's like, don't worry, I did this ahead of time. How kind of you. I intend to say it bitterly, but it doesn't come out like that. As expected, what appeared last time was amazing.
すごかったというか、そんなものじゃなかっただろう。軽くトラウマになったよ。君は一体どれだけ想像力が豊かなんだ。
I have the feeling I'm not being praised. I'm sure Nightmare isn't trying to praise me either.
まさか湖であんなものが出てくるなんて。あれはとんでもなかったぞ。怪物だ。
Don't complain, although I certainly do feel a little guilty about that. To tell the truth, for a while after I woke up, I was afraid of going into the water. I even ended up getting nervous while getting into the bath. That was scary, really scary.
怖い。
I can't say anything to the trembling pale demon, pale dream demon who seems to be remembering it. Both of us are acting like children.
ともかく、そういうわけだから文句は受け付けないぞ。怪物よりは亀の方が温和でまともだ。
It's fine, but can I say just one thing?
なんだ。
Whether it's my own or someone else's dream, I, the realist, can't let this slide. You know that turtles don't live in lakes, right? There may be species who do, but turtles this big shouldn't be here, and these ones seem to be sea turtles. It seems that way, though I'm not knowledgeable about the different species of turtle. And he's gonna change, the outside. I love it. So beautiful!
ああ、そうだな。おそらくウミガメだよ。私も亀の種類なんて詳しくないが。ウミガメがいるんだから、ここは湖じゃない。今は海だ。
She's like, what? Because you made all of the hills and the land disappear. She's like, but in the beginning, I could see the hills in the distance, but after being told that, I can no longer see the riverbank. I'm unable to see even the hills. The water's surface spreads out in all directions endlessly. It certainly looks like it's the sea. It's even starting to smell like the sea. The moment I realize it's the ocean, a fragrance fills my nose. It might be my imagination, but general waves begin to roll.
海だからね。波もあるし、潮の香りもする。
Let's stop altering the dream like that. I'm going to get confused, she told him.
だが、気になるんだろ。それなら、直せばいい。
She's like, change it, you say. I know nightmare doesn't mean any harm. That's why I worry so much. Change it. If I don't like it, he says, that's not something that I can do so carelessly.
ここではできるんだよ。矛盾点も簡単に補正できる。こういう夢らしい夢の方が、君は安心できるだろう。安心するはずだ。夢だとよくわかるから。
If you already understand, then don't bother asking me, she told him. A dream inside a dream, but sometimes it's hard to tell. How much of this is a dream? Am I still asleep in my garden? After all, the strangest things are so real. This is a world where I can't help but think it's a dream, yet it's not very dreamlike. Sometimes I come close to questioning if it's really a dream or not. Nightmare says it's because this is just a dream I'm seeing, but I have never seen such a long, tangible dream, and then it trails off. Because he pulls out a big thing. Huh? Wait, Nightmare?
なんだ
I hear a soft sound, and I look to Nightmare wondering what it is. That's impossible.
見たことがないとは言わないだろう。
I wouldn't say that, but Nightmare is holding something strange. It's something he shouldn't be holding.
なぜそう思うんだ。私の愛用品なの。
What? No way!
嘘じゃない。私はタバコが吸えるんだよ。
In his condition. To clarify, one could say he was boasting proudly.
そうか。大人の魅力に参ってしまったということだな。ああ、そうだろうと。
She's like, that's not it at all. No reply at first. And
ど
he
う
has
して
to
そこで
reply.
黙るんだ。そこまで心を無にされると不気味だぞ。はっ、まさか。君まで心を読ませない技を身につけたんじゃないだろうな。
In reference to the fact that Gray and the other games can, who's the lizard, and his subordinate. She's like, so it is possible to pull off a feat like that, to close your mind.
できるやつも中にはいるんだ。
Another nod to Gray. I see. For you to want to read my mind right now, are you perhaps an XXXXX?
な、ちょっと待て。どうしてそうなる？
She's like, I mean, you really do want to make a fool of yourself, don't you?
バカに言ってされたいわけないだろう。私はだ、君にそのかっこいいところを見せたいと。
Aw, so cute, Nightmare. So it's cool, huh? Smoking tobacco? What kind of child are you?
お子様ってなんだ？お子様って。
She's scolding him. Certainly, a thought like this is rude, even to a child. Nowadays, even children don't think that simplistically.
反落的。
She's like, that's right, don't tell me you don't understand your own physical condition. He vomits blood when he coughs violently, when he chokes on water, and when he laughs too hard. Nightmare smoking in his condition, that in and of itself is nothing but suicide. I won't stop you if you want to die, but if you don't stop it, you're ill. In this kind of situation, our minds simply went blank. It would be natural for Nightmare to not be able to read anything. Wait, Nightmare.
吸わないよ。キセルを使うだけだ。
That's the same thing. Even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it from this distance. Right when I think of jumping to the other turtle, my turtle changes its course. Whoa!
きちんと座っていないと危ないよ。
The turtle swims a little further from each other, increasing the distance between Nightmare and me. Nightmare? So irritating! Here, everything goes Nightmare's way. I can't even reach out my hands or feet. I said to stop smoking.
吸わないと言っただろ。タバコは吸めない。まったく、格好がつかないんだな。仕方ないか。
Instead of your appearance, think about your health, she told him. Tired of yelling, I scream at him in my mind. Without answering, Nightmare puts his lips in the pipe and pantomimes, blowing out smoke. It's just an act, he's just mimicking smoking. And yet, smoke comes out. Huh? The pipe is empty, and it doesn't reek of tobacco. And yet, there's smoke. He's blown it out in the CG up at the top. The smoke! What kind of trick is this? Aren't you smoking after all?
煙じゃない。カモ。
And now it takes shape. Corresponding to his words, the cloud of smoke gradually begins to take shape.
ほら。カモメだろ。煙じゃない。
And it's turned into real seagulls. Nightmare mimics blowing out smoke again, and another cloud of smoke comes out.
ほら。もう一つ。いや、一羽。
Softly, gently, the smoke clouds are rising one after another, changing their shape and order of their creation. The smoke clouds turn into birds, one after another.
賑やかになったな。
It's a bit noisy, though, she confirmed.
そう言ってやるな。君もやるか。
I don't want to smoke tobacco.
タバコじゃないよ。真似をするだけだ。ほら。
She's like freaking out because he gave her one now, too.
好きなものを吐き出してごらん。何でもいい。
Suddenly, I'm holding a pipe too. It's smaller and a different color than Nightmare's, but it has the same design. And he tells her to try too. I can't do it like you can, she told him aloud. I can't do what Nightmare can do.
なぜ私にできるんだ。君にできないわけがない。
I can't do it, she told him. It's a plain pipe. To create wildlife by smoking this? Even though I've seen that it's possible, I can't do it myself. Only you can do something like that. This is all a dream. Whatever he wants, he can make.
そうだよ。夢の中だ。夢の中だから君になってできる。無魔の私じゃなくても君の思う通りにできる。ここ君の見たいと思う夢にできる。
That's not how dreams work, she told him. He's using the word dream like it means things you want to do. Dreams aren't always filled with your favorite things.
だろうね。君は器用そうじゃない。
If you know that, then don't ask unreasonable things from me.
だからこそ私が手助けできる。
She's like, Nightmare keeps speaking as if he hadn't heard me. And I didn't ask for her, she trailed
私
off.
なら君が見たいと思う通りの夢にしてあげられるよ。どうしてもし
What does it matter what I want to see? She finally responded. This world itself is a dream. Right? It's just a dream. That's why it's such a fairy tale. Since you made the birds, I'll make the fish, she told him after a pause. I took the pipe and pressed it against my lips, imitating a smoking motion. I inhaled, and for some reason the taste was sweet. It'd be boring if it was just a fish, so I'll make a flying fish. One would be lonely, so I'll make lots of them. I imagined it in my mind, inhale and exhale. It's rather inaccurate compared to the flying fish that I was expecting. Still, the smoke formed into one. And then many... They're actually really, really pretty. Well, it's flying fish-ish.
トビウオっぽいな。トビウオっぽいというだけで、本当にトビウオらしいかどうかはわからないな。
That's right. I have never really seen a flying fish, and Nightmare probably hasn't either. So the flying fish here only sort of resemble one. The seagulls and turtles also only look sort of right. I don't know if they are really accurate or not. But that's alright. After all, it's just a dream, and I'm not comparing it to a picture book, so who cares if it is right? For now, I think it's fun. This is possible because you're here, right? I never would have seen this by myself. The dreams I have without Nightmare present aren't nearly so fun. They're dark dreams with nothing interesting in them.
だが、君の夢だよ。私が見せているだけじゃない。君だって好きな夢を見られる。見たいと思う夢を見ればいい。
She's like, if that's so. Since it's my dream, wouldn't it be nice if a hospital suddenly appeared? And he freaks out. All cheeky when she asked him.
No.
I think I'd like to go to a hospital, she told him, trailing off. Wouldn't that be wonderful, riding to a hospital on a turtle? It's a little like riding on a dragon in a fairy tale.
ちっとも良くない。ちっとも素敵じゃないぞ。メルヘンのかけらもない。グロテスクだ。スプラッタだ。
Aww, she told him, trailing off. But I wanted to see that kind of dream.
そんな夢にはさせられないからな。ここは私の領域だ。
But isn't it my dream? Question mark. Since I've gone to the effort to ask, please give it to me.
いやだ。
Not even as a favor to me? Question mark.
そういう夢は論外だ。
Shit. Why are dreams so inflexible? And then the dream ends. Yay for nightmare events. Alrighty, let's go visit him.
こんばんは。そろそろ来る頃かと思ってね。お茶の用意をさせていたところだ。もちろん寄っていってくれるだろう。君は人の目をじっと見て話す傾向があるようだね。誰にでもそうなのか。それともいや無粋だな。楽しみは後にとっておいても損はない。
わらわは今紅茶が飲みたい。お前と一緒に飲む紅茶は格別に美味しく感じる。同席してくれるな。わらわは今紅茶が飲みたい。お前と一緒に飲む紅茶は格別に美味しく感じる。同席してくれるな。
君はここを気に入ってくれたみたいだね。よく遊びに来てくれる。それとも私を気に入ってくれたと思っていいのかな。
still alive, sometimes the whole family would go out for a picnic, she told her, trailing off.
楽しかったか?
Yeah, it was fun. Back then, Father was still really involved with the family, and he's always been quiet, but before, he was nice and would smile. After my mother died, he completely changed. My little sister was having such a hard time being around Dad and me. She went to a boarding school. My older sister took my mother's place and sacrificed the best days of her youth to take care of the household. My father spent every waking hour working or mourning my mother and didn't spare a glance for anything else. As for me, I ended up harboring a complex against my older sister, who I was indebted to. As a result, I was planning a future where I would leave home. Which, in the original, Truth End, you find out she actually did all of this already. This was more of, her being stuck as her past self around 17. She's more around 25. And, her sister's dead and, all kinds of stuff, so, yeah. This is, flashback mode for her. This whole entire dream sequence that she's in Wonderland. But it's not really, a dream world, it's a real world that's connected through, time and other stuff you find out. So, all the stuff she's telling her right now has already happened for her, but she's, thinking in terms of, what she plans to do in the future. How ungrateful I am. While we weren't poor, our family was broken, and yet my sister never failed to support us, and here I was planning on betraying her over a trivial thing like love. My childhood was really boring. I want to hear about when you were little, Vivaldi, she told her after a pause.
わらわの子供時代.
Before you came to the castle, what was your family like?
くだらない。お前の子供時代よりもずっとくだらない。わらわはお前の子供の頃の話の方が楽しい。
The dismissive words don't match her expression. She has a deeply troubled look on her face. I want to hear your stories, though. What kind of little girl were you? What were your family like? Or what was your family like? What kinds of things did you do? It doesn't matter what, just anything you want to tell me.
家族は父母と弟がいた。
Who's the Mad Hatter? The younger brother. Slash, older brother, because you find out some stuff. I almost stopped breathing when I realized she was referring to them in the past tense. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked? Did something bad happen to your whole family? If so, losing my mother doesn't even compare. I shouldn't have brought this up.
家族は全員健在だぞ。
What? Hey, come on, don't scare me like
お前
that.
が勝手に勘違いしたんだろ?
Because you were talking about them in past tense, you made it sound that way.
元からいないも同然じゃ。
She speaks so indifferently. I'm worried again. Did you have some kind of problem with your family? I wonder if it was child abuse or something. Children that were abused do tend to grow up to be abusive adults. Does Vivaldi's brutality stem from her upbringing? Maybe I'm reading too much into
問
this.
題など何もない家庭だった。父は働き、母は家事をした。わらわも弟も勉強したり遊んだりしていた。
I'm relieved to hear her say that there were no problems, but something still feels wrong.
滞りなく時間を過ごしていた。
You make it sound, she trailed off, so mechanical, like it was a duty. If it was a household with no problems, there must have been fun times, right? I want her to say that there was, but I can easily imagine her saying that there wasn't, too.
何もない。ただ時間を刻んでいた。わらわはそういう子供で、家族というものもそうだった。
Vivaldi's response was even colder than I had expected. But I was your family.
情がないわけではない。だがな、ここはお前の世界とは違うのだ。この世界で家族の関係はとても希薄だ。時間を刻むことだけに意味がある。
More lore here. They're explaining how relations don't matter because everybody's replaceable.
家族だから愛するとかいう感情もない。共に過ごすこともできるが、必要とあらば殺すこともできる。
Very dark right there. I can't condone that way of thinking, she told her directly. I might have no right to say so, but I respect my sister for taking care of us, and even if he barely ever comes home, I'm thankful to my father for providing us with the lifestyle we have. I really don't have the right to say that. I was turning my back on my debt to them and planning to leave home. I have no business lecturing Vivaldi on family, but even still I can't condone this. It's wrong to make it sound like you don't care about
言
them.
ったであろう。感情がないわけではない。薄いのだ。時間を過ごす以外に何の意味もない。
It's hard to disagree when she seems that sure of herself. She wouldn't be able to say it so firmly if she wasn't confident in her point of view. She is the queen. Even I know I can't agree. Or even if I know I can't agree, I can't argue either.
わらわの時間に意味ができたのは、女王になることが決まった時じゃ。それまでの時間は過ぎていくだけで全く意味がなかった。
She's talking about how having a role kind of elevates you a bit in the game and it gives you like special meaning, more than just like the job or the duties that you perform as part of the game to keep it going. So if you get elevated from a faceless to a role holder, like it's a monumental thing for them. It changed after you got here? She asked her. And another flashback.
ああ。ゲームに参加するという意味ができた。
I guess she means it made life worth living.
だから、わらわには拒めなかった。前に言ったろ、選択肢はなかったのかもしれない。強制されたわけでなくとも、役割を拒否などできぬ。やっと時間に意味を持たせることができるのだ。拒めようか。
I really have no idea what this world's games are all about, but hey Vivaldi, games are just play, you know? They don't have any serious meaning to them. They're just temporary recreation. That's all a game is. They aren't the point or goal of life. At least I don't think so. And I don't say it firmly because I know there are people who live their life that way. There are people like sports players and gamblers who don't involve themselves in regular work and find importance in games.
わらわにはゲームしかない。
Apparently, that doesn't apply to Vivaldi.
この世界に住む者は皆そうだ。ゲームに参加しないと生きる意味がない。
That can't be true. Don't they have plenty of reasons to live? Especially you, Vivaldi. She is a majestic queen. She has so much. But it's hard to say whether she has meaning for living. Even without meaning, people still go on living. And although I've thought about my future, I haven't thought too deeply about the meaning of life. I don't think you really have to have a meaning to live.
ゲーム以外には何もないんだ。それでも、ゲームすらなかった子供の頃よりはずっとマシだ。この子たちと同じ、気休めになってくれる。
She's talking about her stuffed animals. Saying that, Vivaldi started pulling on a stuffed animal, and she's pulling so much strength into it, I'm worried the fabric will rip at the seams. There's sound effects.
Ah, わらわもお前を探していた。お前と語りたかったのだ。どうした？元気がないようだな。わらわは他人の愚痴など聞かぬが、お前の話だったら聞いてやってもよい。話してみろ。 つまらぬ。お前が出かけてしまうと、わらわは退屈じゃん。まだ仕事が残っているが、わらわも出かけようかな。他の輩に目を向けるでない。お前はわらわと一緒におればよいのじゃ。おもちゃは大勢のものではなく、わらわのためだけに用意されたもの。わらわだけのものだ。他の輩に目を向けるでない。お前はわらわと一緒におればよいのじゃ。おもちゃは大勢のものではなく、わらわのためだけに用意されたもの。
Nice. Alright. We're almost full hearts with Vivaldi right now.
わらわは今紅茶が飲みたい。お前と一緒に飲む紅茶は格別に美味しく感じる。同席してくれるな。
Awesome. That's what we needed. He needs more hearts.
こんばんは。そろそろ来る頃かと思ってね。お茶の用意をさせていたところだ。もちろん、寄っていってくれるだろう。
Alright, we're gonna use an hourglass. We need some hearts, sir.
ここに滞在させるにはどうすればいいか。しかし、義理がたい君のことだ。生半可な提案では考えを変えてくれないんだろうな。
Seriously? I need some time with you, sir.
君はおかしな子だ。不思議な顔をして私たちを見るが、私たちにとっては君の方が不思議だよ。君がいなかった今までと、君のいる今がこんなにも違うとはね。でも、私はそれをよそ者の力だと思わない。間違いなく、君の魅力だよ。
Nice.
何か欲しいものはあるか？
What? That's quite an abrupt greeting. To meet someone like normal and then immediately be asked what you want. It's not my birthday yet, I think. It's hard to tell dates in this world without a concept of time, but I don't think it's my birthday.
違うよ。そういう意味で聞いたんじゃない。
Then what did you mean? There's no reason for Nightmare to ask me that.
理由ならあるさ。君が不自由していないかと思ってね。
Isn't it a bit late for that? It's too late to show that kind of consideration now. Just how long does he think it has been since I came to this world? Just how much time has passed? I don't know exactly. No, I don't even know roughly. Experiences in a dream aren't reliable. Time might not have passed at all.
そうとも。これは夢。だから、君がここでいくら過ごしたと感じても、そんなには経っていない。どうせ、目が覚めれば消える。一瞬のことだ。
then why do you ask? He asks what I want while saying it'll disappear as soon as I wake up.
消えてしまうから欲しがらないのか。夢だから意味がないって。
Right? Because it's a dream. After all, dreams are only illusions. They're not real.
そうだね。夢だからこそ抑えることも無意味だ。欲しがるべきだよ、素直に。目が覚めれば一瞬でも。今は長く感じるだろう。長くここにいるなら不自由はない方がいい。
The words of Nightmare are so kind, I start to feel a little bad. Just what are you aiming for?
君は疑い深いな。おかしな意図なんてない。
I wonder.
そうだと思う。だから教えてくれ。何でもいいぞ。君が元いた世界のものでもいい。
She's like, could I? Now that he says that. Maybe I'll tell him something from my world, surely.
出せるよ。なんだって出せる。夢だからできるんだ。君も知っての通り。ここでなら私は何でもできるからね。願うことなら君にもできる。
Okay. A dream. After all, a nightmare is a nightmare, so he can do whatever he wants to.
何でもいい。この世界にはないものだとか。今、手元に欲しいものがあれば出してあげよう。
That face. But it wouldn't be real. Even if he gave me something, it's only a dream. I couldn't bring it back with me to the real world.
それでも、ないよりはいいだろう。現実へは持ち帰れなくても、ここへは持ち込める。何かないか。君がいた世界のもので、ここに欲しいものは。
Even if you say that, this world has more or less the same things. I've never felt inconvenienced.
それでも、何かあるだろう。生活の必需品じゃなくていいさ。そういった現実的なものでなく、娯楽や鑑賞的なものでもいい。元の世界にしかないもの。例えば、君が執着していたものは、元の世界にしかないものだ。
I'm not that fixated on things. There's nothing in particular that I can think of. Obsessed? Hardly. It's not like I obsessed about something every day. Even after being asked, I couldn't come up with anything right away.
そう言わずに考えてみてくれ。何だっていい。どんなに些細なものでもいいから、それを出してあげよう。元の世界のものでも、この世界で手に取れるように。
You seem really hung up about this.
君が執着しているものは、この世界に置いておきたいんだよ。まだ、しばらくここにいるかもしれない。それなら、大切なものは手元にあった方がいいだろう。離れていれば、気がかりになるはずだ。そういった執着は、煩わしいものだから。
True, it would bother me. I wonder if it'd be better off to keep it in a remote location, making me unable to forget that it's there.
気になるものなら、手元にあった方がいい。その方が落ち着くはずだ。
Nightmare starts without hesitation. Yeah, I guess, she responded.
そうだよ。この世界で君の手元にあれば、もう気にならないだろう。何か、ないか。
Anything, she thought, trailing off. I consider it. Really, nothing in particular.
そうか。何もないか。
Nightmare says, this sounding somewhat relieved. Oh, but if there's something that could put my mind at ease, I reached into the pocket of my skirt. Something hits my fingertips.
何かあるのか。
If I had to pick something, I guess this is it. I'm not worrying about it at all for the time being, but for some reason, I take the glass vial out of my pocket and hold it up. I don't know what's inside, but before I knew it, liquid has accumulated in the glass vial. Even though I think it's eerie, I can't let it go for some reason. This was important, this was a deviated choice, so this one was the opposite of what I chose in Boris's route, so hopefully this all impacts us for a good ending this time. So this is completely different. This is a new scene. She's like, I found this when I first came to this world, and even though it's just a small vial, it has been weighing on my mind. If I don't know where it is, I feel restless. New CG2, yay! Oh, so glad that I chose to play this today to finish for you guys. And that is so eerie. I love Nightmare. He's like my favorite character. But since I have it here, you don't need to give it to me. I always keep it close by. He looks so sad when she told him this.
そうか。
Nightmare? Question mark. Nightmare looked at the vial I showed him with a complex expression on his face. Is there something about it? Question mark. The vial is nondescript. The contents just keep gradually accumulating.
おや？調子はどうだ？少し久しぶりな気がするな。そうでもなかったか？君が遊びに来てくれるのは嬉しいが、君といると退屈しない分、君が帰ってしまうといつもの退屈が倍になる気がする。ぜひ私のところの客人にしたいな。君の意思はどうだ？おや、振られてしまったな。まあいい。本当に切羽詰まったら私のところに来なさい。もちろん、今まで通りちょっと退屈だったり、ちょっと落ち込んだりしても遊びにおいで。私は君に会えるのをいつでも楽しみにしているんだよ。
Oh, we still haven't gotten him. Alright. Come here, Hatter.
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。ご機嫌斜めのようだね。何か怒らせるようなことをしたかな？君の怒った顔も嫌いではないが、嫌がるにしても、どうせなら別の表情が見たいものだ。
What is meant by this world's game?
唐突だね。
Never mind that. Answer me. What does this world's game mean? She's all direct right now. I asked Nightmare about those words I've come across before. This world is a game. It must continue. It seems Nightmare might give a different answer.
生きる意味だ。
Once again, abstract words.
とても具体的だよ。この世界はゲームで成り立っている。君の世界とは違う。
And this is where he explains the game to her. Like the game is life itself? Question mark. Like a gambler, games and gambling might be fun for a while, but if life were only that, I couldn't stand it.
ゲームが全てではないが、ゲームがないと生きていけない。この世界の住人にとってはね。ゲームがないと生きる目的がなくなってしまう。
You can live without a goal? If you're lazy like me, it's easy to continue living without much of a goal.
そうはいかない。目的がなければ生きている意味がない。生きている意味がなくなったら死んでしまう。
Here he's explaining it's different for them.
ゲームが必要なんだ。彼らは他の目的を失っているから。
He's like, they don't have anything else. It's somehow complicated, since it's a psychological world. Does not having a goal equal death? It looks like if I lived here, I'd die right away.
今も住んでいるだろう。君には意志があって目的がある。
She's like, please don't read my mind after a pause. I get confused about how we're conversing.
おや失礼。
He doesn't feel sorry at all. In that way, you're like the other residents, Nightmare.
この世界の人間はみんなどこか似ているんだよ。根本が同じだからね。
Yep. He's like, we're all interchangeable, we're all replaceable, and we're all part of the clock, so we're all just gears. Of course we resemble each other. We're time. We're the hour hands and the second hands on the clock for Wonderland.
皆が皆プレイヤーだ。役付きの人間なんて似たり寄ったりさ。
He's like, there's really no difference in the end. A game. Players. Here, it seems the point of living in the game, or the point of living is the game, and living is possible because the game exists.
ゲームの内容は人によって違う。ルールも様々。
And here's where it gets a little confusing, because he's like, it's on a case-by-case basis.
生きる目的さえあればいい。みんなバラバラなルールでバラバラにゲームに興じている。
He's like, we all have separate rules for our own game that we play within the giant game that Wonderland has. And he's like, it's fine as long as there's a goal to live for. Can a game where the rules are inconsistent really be called a game? Question mark.
誰かとゲームしたいわけじゃなくって、自分のためにゲームしているんだから関係ない。自分のルールが有効ならいいわけだ。
He's like, it's fine as long as they're fitting within the bigger picture. The role holders actually determine the rules for the other people that they have to follow, so then they create their own game that follows within those rules for their territory. She's like, rules where you can't tell whether they exist or not. That's meaningless.
ところが、ここの世界では意味がある。それだけが生きる意味と言ってもおかしくない。
He's like, it's enough for us. For the meaning of life to be a game, that's what feels meaningless. The fight over territory is the game.
そう。だがそれだけじゃない。定期的に出会い、そして打ち合うことがゲームだ。
Which you see on Julius's route, and I think another one where like they go to meet up and you're actually in the middle of it with them.
役柄は選べない。ゲームの元を支える役があり、陣地があり、支える役や対立関係がある。ルールからは逸脱できない。役付きの者たちはルールを作れる。それをもとに、みんながそれぞれのゲームを作り出している。元になっているから、彼らはどうやったってゲームから降りられない。
She's like, it's confusing after a pause. They should stop playing such an unamusing game. A game where you shoot at each other? That's not fun at all.
そうしたら、生きる意味がなくなるよ。
Nightmare seems amused, but it's also like he's mocking himself. Then, doesn't that mean that the game can be won? A game that's impossible to quit. If without it there'd be no meaning to living, then they couldn't end it either.
そうだよ。勝者は決まらない。勝敗がつけば、またすぐに次のゲームがスタートする。
That's important, because that's in reference also to what Vivaldi said about the former queen leaving.
誰かが死んでも、すぐに代わりが現れる。役持ちの人間も、そうでない人間も、かけるわけにはいかない。
He's like, it needs to keep spinning Wonderland, so of course, if someone dies, a replacement appears immediately.
ここは、終わらないゲームの世界なんだよ。
He's like, that's what Wonderland is. Such a game, ... Can't be called a game. Nightmare, who should be able to read my mind, doesn't answer me. And it ends. That was a completely new event also. I don't believe that appeared in Boris's route, because we got a premature death. I think we're going to actually get possibly a good ending this time. Probably for Vivaldi.
いやあ、君の好きそうな本があるんだ。読んでいかないか？ここに滞在すれば、もっとたくさんの本を読ませてあげられるんだがな。
お前はわらわをイラつかせない。おかしな子だ。お前に対してイラついても、それさえも楽しく思えるのじゃ。なぜだろうな。何にせよ、お前はわらわのそばにおればよい。お前もわらわと共にいたいだろう。ずっと遊んであげよう。飽きて放り投げることも忘れるくらいにな。
ここに滞在させるにはどうすればいいか。しかし、義理がたい君のことだ。生半可な提案では考えを変えてくれないんだろうな。夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
他の誰といてもこうはならない。お前といると不思議な気持ちになるよ。
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
I'm staring at the small bottle. It'll be soon, she thought, trailing off. The small bottle is nearly full of liquid. Soon. Soon I'll wake up. We're at 155 returns.
少し疲れた顔をしているね。お茶とお菓子を用意させよう。なんなら暖かいベッドも用意しようか。
道に迷った？お前がか？エースではあるまいし、珍しいこともあるものだ。しかし、城は広いからな。では、今度からどこへ行くにも、わらわが案内してあげよう。
少し疲れた顔をしているね。お茶とお菓子を用意させよう。なんなら暖かいベッドも用意しようか。
せっかくのお前との時間をあの狂ったウサギに邪魔されるのは我慢がならぬ。あやつを消してしまうか、それともあやつの手の届かぬところにお前を閉じ込めてしまおうか。
That got dark. I think they're gonna do the ball scene now. Maybe. A ball?
ああ、そうだ。
You're having a ball? Question mark here?
定期的に催し物をやらねばならん。前のイベントから時間も経った。そろそろ何かやらねばならん時期だ。
This is a castle. It shouldn't be strange to host the occasional event here. But after hearing Vivaldi say she's going to hold a ball, I can't help but think it sounds strange. They're having a ball here in Heart Castle. A ball sounds like something out of a fairy tale. A ball in this blood-colored castle? I feel uneasy.
そう、やっちゃうんだ、舞踏会。似合わないよな。
毎回思うんですけど、女王陛下って厚顔無知ですよね。舞踏会なんて柄でもないのに。ああ、褒めているんですよ。権力者の特権です。
これ、そのようなこと言ってはいかん。女王は役目を果たしておるだけじゃ。
Unusually, the king steps forward, flustered by the prime minister's venomous words. Usually, it's like he's not even there. Putting what I think of him aside, he really doesn't have any presence. He has a role, but he seems more like a faceless. Really, he has no more impact than one of them. When I had finally noticed him enough to talk to him and he introduced himself as the king of the Castle of Hearts, I was wondering if it was a joke. Although, when you look at the people surrounding him, it may just be an indication of how intense the queen's presence is.
似合わぬことをしているというのは承知の上。
For once, Vivaldi didn't launch into a tantrum.
催し物を取り仕切るのは女王の役目、決まり事なのじゃ。そういうルールだからそうせねばならん。定期的にパーティーを開き、皆をもてなす。いかに殺したい輩であってもな。それが女王の務め。
King and Queen of Hearts, everybody. It's almost as if she isn't completely satisfied by that explanation herself. She isn't making herself clear. But even Vivaldi, who only does what she wants, is bound by duties? That's strange.
変だろう？やっていることもやろうとしていることもまるで似合わないよな。
But they're not done talking.
進化としては従わざるを得ません。
騎士というのは女王陛下のご意向に背けない。
These two are saying things that don't suit them either.
そういうルールなのじゃ。
Vivaldi repeats that it's a rule.
好き勝手やっているように見えても、守らなくてはいけないルールがある。わらわにはわらわで、絶対に守らなくてはならないルール、果たさなければならない役目というものが設定されておるのじゃ。
She's like, we can pick and choose sometimes, but there's rules that we absolutely must follow.
俺らはそれを補佐しなきゃならない。
As their role, like his is the Knight of Hearts, so he's like, we have to assist her.
一応部下ですからね。
Peter's like nonchalant, yeah, because we're her subordinates or something.
一応ではなく、部下であろう。もっと普段から従え。
Vivaldi's like, yeah, you are. It's not a maybe, you are.
従いたくなるような上司でいてくださいよ。
The queen explains the situation disinterestedly, and her underlings agree even more disinterestedly. I really don't understand the rules in this world. It always seems like you guys break the rules with no problem.
破るときは破るが、守るときは守る。全部破っていてはゲームが狂ってしまうからな。それなりには守るのじゃ。
I'm just getting more confused, she told her aloud. Who decides these rules and who makes you follow them? Shouldn't the Queen of the Castle of Hearts be able to decide for herself?
ルールは自分で決める場合もあれば、元から規定のものがある場合もある。わらわに命令できる者などいない。誰に守らされているわけでもないから、自分で守る。
Is she trying to explain this, or just confuse me? I feel like I haven't gotten an explanation at all.
この世界の常識みたいなものですよ。役割上、守らなければならないことがいくつかある。
守らない場合もあるが、だいたい守るんだ。そのためのルールだからな。
How can you call it a rule if you're supposed to follow it, but you can break it too? Question mark.
あなたの世界でも常識を基本的には守るけど破ることもあるでしょ。それと同じです。
It's true, that does happen in my world. But this world is a game. It's different from my world. Nightmare's explanations and the things I'm being told now are incredibly hard to understand. Still, it's not like I don't understand anything at all. I know that in short, life in this world is all part of a game. It's a different kind of game from the ones you play when you're bored in my world. In this world, the reason for living, for having goals, for everything is a game. In a game, there's a penalty when you don't follow the rules, she told him. In this game, there are rules. It is alright to break the small rules. If you feel like breaking them, you can. But you cannot break the fundamental rules. I don't know how vital the rule about holding the ball is, but I can tell it's important enough that it can't be broken. What happens if you break a rule you shouldn't? And this actually comes into place in the third game that we're doing, the Joker's game, because he's actually the prison warden, and Ace is actually his executioner. So he goes and does like hits on people that like the Joker and like Nightmare say that they should have taken out, along with Julius, because they're the managers of Wonderland.
ゲームから退場しなくてはならない。
Which means death, basically. You'll be replaced. You die? Question mark? Frightening words, but in this world it's possible. The game and rules are a matter of life and death.
退場というのはゲームに参加できなくなるということだ。死ぬよりもっと困る羽目になる。
You could also be swallowed by the Joker's prison, where you're basically set for eternity to just like go over and lament on your like regrets.
すべての意味がわからなくなるのじゃ。
She's like, even we don't understand all of it.
ここの人たちはゲームなしでは生きていけないんですよ。
他人事のように言うではないか。
だって僕、もうゲームに参加しなくても生きていけそうな気がするんですよね。
He's like, because I love Alice.
あなたがいれば僕は何もいりません。
Ugh, heebie-jeebies. Delusional Peter. Listen, you, she told him. He's spouting nonsense again. I'm about to get mad and tell him to stop kidding around, but Peter's face is dead serious. Peter, you're so creepy.
あなたが僕を愛していなくても僕はあなたを愛せる。
Creeper.
この世界にあなたが存在するだけでいい。ゲームがなくても僕には生きる目的ができた。
Which is why he kidnapped her.
愛する人が同じ世界にいるというそれだけで満たされます。今回の舞踏会はきっとルールなんて関係なしに楽しい。
She's like, it's a crazy, obsessive sounding declaration of love. It's one-sided, but he's not even looking for anything in return from me. All I have to do is be here, since he's not asking me for anything. It makes him sound insane. You are so... I'm sure Vivaldi and Ace are shocked, and sure enough, when I turn to look at them, they're speechless. But it wasn't what I expected. They were dumbfounded, but the looks on their faces wasn't shocked. Why are they making those faces? It was a blend of longing and hatred. It's envy. It's as if they want that for themselves.
舞踏会をやるんなら抜けられないな。今回の旅は諦めるしかないか。
Ace changes the subject as if to clear the air. He takes a big stretch. He's able to make it look like he's not just acting.
また迷子になりに行く気だったのか、お前は。
Vivaldi was going along with the change in topic.
別に迷子になる気で出かけるわけじゃないですよ。ひどいな。
So they basically were envious and irritated and like hatred was being directed towards him because he achieved something that they never thought that would be possible, and they dislike having to have roles, but they also are very afraid of not having them, because then that means that they basically cease to exist. So the fact that he can confidently say that is something enviable to them to the max, because that means he's found a purpose in life besides singing, and he'd be just fine. And so they're mad, because they want that.
今回は迷子にならないかもしれないじゃないですか。
そうですよね。結果的に迷子になるだけで。
Just massive trolling.
あなたが出かけていって一度でも迷子にならなかったことがありましたか？
Still throwing barbs.
そうそう。結果的になっちゃうもんは仕方ないぜ。
He's like, no accountability. It's just the way it is.
仕方ないわけないでしょ。毎回あなたがいない間に仕事を片付けているの誰だと思っているんです？
少なくともお前ではないだろう。
城にいない俺と同じくらいサボっといてよく言うぜ、ペーターさん。
He's like, just because I get lost all the time doesn't give you the right to say that when you do it just as much and you're not even lost. So does Vivaldi do Ace and Peter's work when they're sloughing off?
まさかやるわけないだろう。
She's all shocked. No, why would I?
わらわは城にいようといまいと仕事なんぞせん。
She says that so proudly. How can you say that so proudly?
わらわは女王。仕事など他の者がやればよい。
She says she leaves it to somebody else, but Ace is only in the castle at random times, and Peter is unreliable. Then who does? With a sinking feeling, I turn to glance at the person with the weakest presence in the room.
わしかな。
The king stares off into the distance.
舞踏会が近い。一層励めよ。
はあ。
And event scene end. That was the ball scene. Nice. Visit him, try to get a scene.
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
Awesome! We got 3 hearts with him. Yes. Alright. Nice, an event with her. When did you first meet the king? Question mark. Vivaldi and I talk about boys the way completely normal young girls might, although in this case, boys is probably the wrong word. Both us and the person in question are too old for this kind of chat. It still feels like typical girl talk to me, though. The king may not stand out that much, but I justify bringing him up by limiting our discussion to only the men closest to us.
子供の頃、この城に来てからすぐ。
So, like, after she got her face and was promoted to the role holder, Queen of Hearts, then you've known each other for a long time.
ああ。わらわが女王としてハートの城に来て、最初に話したのが奴だった。
Him when he was younger, and when she was younger. Apparently, they can all change, like, their age, so I don't know why he chooses to be older than her now. There were other people? Weren't there? Question mark? Maids or something? Speaking with the king first has a romantic ring to it, but it doesn't seem likely. I would think she would have to talk to many people, both before being brought into the castle and while she was being introduced to the place.
使用人たちも話しかけてきたが、わらわは答えなかった。ずっと黙り込んで、むっつりしておった。だから、会話は成立しなかったのだ。同じ格好をした兵士やメイドたちが、当時はひどく薄気味悪く見えてな。今であれば全員の首をはねろというところだ。
Lucky for them, Vivaldi wasn't used to giving orders when she first got to the castle. It sounds like things were one step away from becoming a massacre.
奴はしつこくわらわに話しかけてきた。王や女王という地位は役柄に過ぎない。だから女王と夫婦にならねばならんわけでもないのに、血ご趣味でもあるのかと思った。
Very direct. She's like, that's a horrible thing to say. But it's true that there's a big age gap between you two.
今ならともかく、当時だと完全に犯罪じゃ。
Thinking of how much older he looks, I suppose that's true. The king is well past the prime of his life these days. So when Vivaldi was a little girl, that means... It's true, she confirmed. That would be a crime.
犯罪的なことはされなかったがな。
So even though he thought you were cute enough to risk a crime, he behaved himself? I feel relieved to hear nothing happened to her, so I make a little joke. Really, I can't imagine the gentle king making advances on a girl who is still just a child. It seems impossible. Based on what I've seen of their relationship, I can only imagine Vivaldi was the one in charge, even back then.
キングはこの世界でよく生き残れていると思うほどのんびりした男だ。あいつはこの世界にあっておらん。
I recall the king's face. I don't know how he looked when he was young, but if nothing's changed, I'll bet he was a kind-spirited young
お
man.
前もだ。お前もこの世界にあっていない。
You think I'm that much of a pushover? Question mark. The king and I are different types. I'm surprised she would consider us
お
similar.
前は私が誰かを処刑しようとすると止める。知らないものでも止めただろう。
She's like, if there's somebody I know, it's normal to not want your acquaintance killed, isn't it? And Vivaldi's like, but you stop us when that's not the case, too. And I prevented countless executions. I can't keep an eye on her every single second, though, so I don't know if I've stopped all of them. But she usually relents when I ask her.
どうして救おうとする？わらわにはどうしても解せない。
Because you can't kill somebody for no reason, she told her. I feel like the real question is why she thinks it's okay to kill them, but I knew that asking would only irritate her. So I only said the thing that seemed safe.
命など無意味だ。
That isn't, and she trailed off aloud. I was going to say that isn't true, but it's hard to finish the sentence. It's always like this. Vivaldi always states her opinion full of confidence. She doesn't waver. She's strong. Against me, who has no such conviction, I lose the argument. Life is important. It's precious. No matter how many times I say it, it comes out weak. Maybe it'd come out strong if I had her confidence, but since I've lived in peace, I don't have such convictions. You can't murder someone so easily. I'll bet even Vivaldi doesn't have perfect conviction when she orders somebody's death, but she's a stronger person than I am. And there's no point in me saying anything. Her words easily win, since mine have no weight to them. And the flashback ends.
お前もこの世界では異質のものだ。キングよりももっと異質。お前にとっては命に意味があるのだな。キングと似ているよ、お前は。だが、お前はわらわと過ごしてくれる。わらわをイラつかせない。
I have no idea how words from somebody like me can calm her down. Even I can't see any meaning in them. My words are so empty, they don't mean anything at all.
せっかくのお前との時間をあの狂ったウサギに邪魔されるのは我慢がならぬ。あやつを消してしまうか。それともあやつの手の届かぬところにお前を閉じ込めてしまおうか。おや、髪が絡まっておるぞ。おいで、わらわがすいてやろう。わらわはお前に触るのが好きだ。わらわの子供時代などくだらないことばかりだ。ほとんど覚えていない。
Even though Vivaldi wants to hear about my childhood, she won't tell me about hers. She doesn't act like she's hiding anything. Instead, it's like there's really nothing to say. That's why it's hard for me to pester her about it. It's no fun if I'm the only one sharing old stories. Her eyes light up at my completely average stories about growing up. She almost looks like a child listening to a nursery tale. I don't mind telling those stories to her, but I really don't think they're interesting. They're all typical boring stories. She's not the type to pretend to enjoy something for somebody else's sake, so she must really like listening. It's a strange feeling.
わらわは面白い。
It's not that much fun for me, though. You know all kinds of things about me, but I hardly get to know anything about you. We've spoken with each other a lot. As far as I can remember, there's hardly anything left that she hasn't heard about me.
お前、わらわのことが知りたいの？
She sounds sulky, like a young girl. There must be something wrong with my eyes to think this imperious, grown-up queen looks like a child so often. But her tone had such an inarticulate quality to it. It sounded juvenile. She's let her guard down just enough that I can see that side of her. Vivaldi has a childlike side that seems to have been frozen in time, an innocent side that has never known anything that wasn't pure. A side that could never forgive anything that wasn't pure. I really do want to know more about you. Because she has that innocence, she's ruthless. What happened to make this queen into who she is now?
初めて処刑を命じた時のことを話してやろう。
That's not exactly the kind of thing I wanted to hear.
せっかく話そうという気になったのじゃ。ありがたく聞くがよい。
She's more than happy to talk about things I don't like to hear. She inconsiderately does as she wishes. And yet, she never even considers the possibility that she might be hated for it. She expects everybody to politely listen to whatever she has to say.
その時のわらわは花の咲き始めの時期であった。今摘まねばいつ摘むのかという頃合いで、それは美しく危うい男であれば惹かれぬはずのない年頃だ。
She doesn't sound like she's boasting. Vivaldi's not trying to be prideful. She's just stating the facts. She's not deluding herself with narcissism. She must have been beautiful. She's still gorgeous now, but when she was a girl, right before reaching full adulthood, I'm sure she was overwhelmingly attractive.
もろく危うい年頃だった。あの時期は一瞬だ。それゆえ、とても美しく見えるもの。 今のお前のようにね。
Me? Question mark. Aw, come on, don't be so silly. I thought she was teasing me, but Vivaldi's expression is serious. Her eyes are radiating sincerity. I guess she really meant
危険
it.
なものに人は惹かれる。お前は今にも壊れそうな感じが美しい。ドミノ倒しの 最後の駒のようだよ。最後まできれいに積んであげたいのに、同じくらいに今すぐ倒して台無しにしたくなる。
It's ridiculous how how appropriate these bizarre metaphors sound coming from her. But what about me? Question mark. It suits Vivaldi, but what about me? I'm not all that fragile or beautiful, but please don't knock me down and spoil me. I don't get excited by the idea of things being spoiled, so I'd rather stay out of it. It's not a matter of whether I agree with her metaphor or not.
安心をし。わらわはいつもすぐにイラついて壊してしまう。だが、 お前だと我慢することができるようだ。壊したい衝動を耐えるのも楽しいものだな。
This is supposed to help me to not worry? I'm used to her, but she's being unreasonable here. I've spent so much time with her and gotten to know her, but there's still no sign that we'll ever be able to understand one another. The more I get to know somebody, the more they like me. We can become friends. What Nightmare had told me wasn't a lie, but it wasn't quite the whole truth either. People like me, and we become friends, but we can't see eye to eye when it comes to values.
わらわは結構我慢強い。
Vivaldi says something unbelievable considering how often I've witnessed her losing her patience. Really?
信用しておらんな。
You can't just tell somebody to believe something like that. Simply because she's feeling irritated, she will order the nearest person's death. It's so bad, it makes me wonder if she's even heard of patience.
信用しろ。わらわは我慢強い女だ。キングには愛人がいる。
Huh? The king? Him? That king had a mistress? Who? I mean, was it a mess that occurred? Somehow I can't picture it. That timid, unexceptional king with a mistress. Oh, but you're not married to him. Huh. They're not married and they don't have a romantic relationship. Vivaldi said as much herself.
浮気を責めるような仲ではないな。
Did you order the execution anyway?
ムカついたのじゃ。あやつめ、キングの分際で愛人を作るとは。イライラする。
I knew it. She really does like him, she thought, trailing off. And the scene ends. To a different one.
わらわが最初に処刑を命じた相手は、あやつの女じゃ。今は城使いを下がらせたが、この城で冥動しておった。
Wow, what a gorgeous CG. That was Vivaldi when she was like an adolescent, no longer a child, and just come into her own. Probably like 20s. Just a kiss.
わらわを差し置いて城内に愛人を作るとはいい度胸ではないか。それがどうした。恋人がいようがいまいが関係ない。年頃のわらわに手を出さぬとは生意気であろう。
She's all offended that he didn't do anything when she grew up. And she's like, Alice to her, she was like, if he wasn't married to you, doesn't that just make it having a lover, not an affair?
その頃、とても美しい娘であったの。
She probably wanted him to pay attention to her. You're still beautiful, Vivaldi, she told her. She had a crush on somebody older than her. I know how frustrating that can be. It's hard being treated like a child, isn't it? It's hard when they won't consider being with you. In my situation, I did get the chance to go out with him, but I often felt the distance between us. I've told Vivaldi I used to have an older boyfriend. I'm sure she knows I really do sympathize, and I'm not just offering up empty
子供で亡くなっ
condolences.
て、奴には関係がなかったのだ。いつまでたっても手など出さぬ。幼き頃からそれまで気づかなかったわらわも相当に鈍い。
Did you kill the king's lover? She asked.
いや、今も生きておるはずじゃ。城を下がらせたと言っただろう。
It's unusual for you to cancel an execution, Vivaldi. Somehow, that makes me feel jealous. I thought Vivaldi only pardoned people when I asked her to. That's what I assumed anyway. I wanted to think that. Others seem to have that opinion too. So I may have gotten full of myself. I'm ashamed that I have such a sense of superiority.
やつめが必死で嘆願するものだからアホらしくなってな。
She's like, I regret that. Really? Question mark? Her expression is serene, not a trace of irritation. She says being with me calms her down, but is it possible for me to cause her to make that face?
わらわは我慢強いだろう。せっかくのお前との時間をあの狂ったウサギに邪魔されるのは我慢がならぬ。あやつを消してしまうか、それともあやつの手の届かぬところにお前を閉じ込めてしまおうか。
We need some hearts over here. Trying to keep them in line.
君はここを気に入ってくれたみたいだね。よく遊びに来てくれる。それとも私を気に入ってくれたと思っていいのかな。ご機嫌斜めのようだね。何か怒らせるようなことをしたかな。君の怒った顔も嫌いではないが、嫌がるにしてもどうせなら別の表情が見たいものだ。君が来てくれるたび返すのが惜しくなる。幸い君もここを気に入ってくれているようだし、私がもらってしまっても構わないかな。
We're just gonna spam them until we get an event, you guys.
最近無償にティータイムを君と向かい合って過ごしたくなるんだ。でもそういう時に限って君は来てくれない。どうぞ。
Alright, we'll go visit you again.
夜君に会っていると秘密の関係を持った気分になるな。いいものだ。退屈しない。
誰かに愛されることが不安なのか。不安というより不満かな。君は愛情というものが分かっていないようだ。
You don't seem to understand it.
もちろん私だって分からないよ。愛情なんてそれがなんだかよく分からない。必要のないものだしね。ここで必要なのはゲームにルール、役割だけだ。
The people of this world don't understand it indeed. I've seen fulfilled love. Fulfilled love, what beautiful and unrewarding words those are.
完成された愛情か。つまり終わっているってことだね。
You get it? Question mark? I had thought he might not understand.
わかるよ。完結するのはそれが完全に終了した時だけだ。それが何であれね。
Love that it ended in perfect form. She's flashing back to her mother's grave. I thought it was the most beautiful thing in the world. I've never seen anything so beautiful, yet I had seen such a thing. A middle-aged man in a suit dampened by rain and dirtied by mud, sticky, humidity, and a simple graveyard. It's miserably stagnant, a funeral in the muggy rain. I found it beautiful. I have never seen anything so pure and perfect. My father wasn't a handsome man, and my mother wasn't a shining beauty either. She had died of an illness, and epidemics are common. That wasn't an exceptionally dramatic event. A death in the family. It was merely that. Her younger sister and her older sister. And then Alice standing back. CG's dark. Though for me and my family, it was something to cry over. It would have no impact on the family next door. I was moved by it because we were related. A death which would neither move anyone nor cause anything to happen outside of the family. In a commonplace graveyard, in bad weather, I was shown this. I could sense more love from my father, who stood there silently, than from my sobbing younger sister or my older sister, who was consoling her. I thought that it was impossible for me. What should I say it was? Perhaps despair, perhaps jealousy. I felt envious of my mother for being loved that much, and of my father for loving that much. It's impossible for me. I can't love or be loved like that.
そんなにまで美しかったんだね。つまり、それほどまでに完結されていたんだ。
Though I haven't said much to Nightmare, who reads minds, what I'm thinking should be directly conveyed to him. In his eyes, I see a bit of intoxication. I'll never become someone that special, I thought. I can't become special. If he had remarried or found something else to live for, I probably would have blamed my father and then been reassured. There is no love which lasts forever. Even what is complete and exceptional will one day break down. However, it did not fall apart. My father lived on like a corpse. Despairing over the fact that he had to live, seeing that I was once again in despair. How beautiful. It's impossible for me. Impossible. I can't live like that. I definitely choose an easier route. I'd walk the path of forgetting, which is important.
彼か。
He's like, it was him who did this? He talks like he knows him. Seeing my suspicion, Nightmare smiled. They leave a little Easter eggs all over the place, so we never had the lore fulfilled on. So I don't know if this is relevant, but she suspects that Nightmare knows her father. I don't have the power to peer into the minds of others like him.
きっと、君のお父さんは後悔をしていたんだな。
He was mainly confirming the fact that it was him that caused her to feel like this and to become twisted like that. Regret, she asked, trailing off. That may be.
そうだよ。人は時間を止めることで完璧になれる。
You can't think ill of the dead, she told him.
そうだ。あとは美化されていくばかりで、汚れることもない。お父さんの愛情は思い出の中に住んでいる。だから美しいんだ。欠点など見えなくなっていく。
I remember my mother who seemed perfect. Has she really been perfect? Now there's no way of confirming it.
死人は美しい。そして、償いを許してはくれない。懺悔は受け入れもされず、聞き入れてももらえない。聖者は醜い。自分を責めて、後悔だけが大きくなるんだ。
Had my father wanted to apologize to my mother for something? Had he wanted to be forgiven?
君と同じさ。
There's nothing I want to apologize for.
それはいいことだ。
Though I had said something disrespectful of a parent, Nightmare seems
い
happy.
くら謝りたくても、死人は何も返事を返せない。それを知るのはいいことだよ。
Trying to keep those responsibility points down, huh? Awesome! We can go visit him.
ここに滞在させるにはどうすればいいか。しかし、義理がたい君のことだ。生半可な提案では考えを変えてくれないんだろうな。何か面白いことはないか？退屈だ。この退屈をいくらか埋める方法もないことはないが、後始末が面倒そうだ。何か手軽に退屈を吹き飛ばす手はないかな、お嬢さん。君が紅茶を入れてくれるのか？紅茶を飲むという時点ではいつもと変わらないが、同じ退屈でも君といる時に感じる退屈は色が違う。吹き飛ぶわけでもないが楽しそうだな。君に入れてもらう紅茶を味わうとしよ
う。He's tea obsessed. I knew that answer would please him.
疲れた。催し物があると仕事が多すぎる。
Awesome, we are at 170.
ご苦労。準備は万端であろうな。一つのミスも許されんぞ。
多分ないと思うが。
多分とは何じゃ、多分とは。はっきりせえ。首をはねるぞ。
多分絶対大丈夫だと。
どっちなのじゃ。
Vivaldi is being as hysterical as always, whether it's her everyday life or an event time, she doesn't change. Saying she does things at her own pace wouldn't be the right choice of words, but she is always herself. It's finally time for the ball. And all of the preparations for the ball have been left to the king. This sort of thing isn't normally a king's job.
だるいですね。なんだか当日になってくると途端に面倒になります。
What do you care about the actual day? You haven't been helping with anything leading up to now either, she told Peter. Furthermore, in this world, with crazy time changes, talking about an actual day doesn't mean much.
そういうのって最小の仕事じゃありませんから。
No responsibility on his part. I don't think it's a king's job either, she told him.
いいんじゃないですか。労働意欲のある王様って僕は好きですけど。
Only because you get to goof off, she told him directly.
それはそれとして僕とどこかへ出かけません？
俺は旅に出たいな。最近城の中でしか迷子になっていない気がするぜ。もっと視野を広く持たなきゃダメだ。
どこへなりとも旅立ってください。
一人旅は飽きたんだ。旅に出ないか？
He's like, let's ditch this ball together.
何言ってるんですか。頭おかしいんじゃありません？横からしゃしゃり出てこないでください。彼女は僕と出かけるんです。
I think the odds are higher that you're the one who's insane, she told Peter. I haven't said a word about agreeing to go anywhere.
こっそりサボっちゃおうよ。
Ace. Saying that out loud in front of everybody is hardly sneaking out, and we're right in the middle of the organizers.
わらわもなんだか面倒になってきた。部屋に戻りたい。だるいから中止にするか。また気が向いたらやればよい。
After all of this hard work. She's just like, why not just cancel? You really shouldn't say that right in front of somebody who's actually been working hard on this.
わらわが頑張ったわけではないから平気じゃ。
No accountability. That's what I'm saying, she told her. The guests are coming, right? If the host disappears now, that will ruin it.
お前が参加したいというのなら仕方ないな。面倒だが開催しよう。わがままな子じゃ。
She's calling me selfish?
仕方ないですね。あなたの頼みなら参加しましょう。
お願いされちゃ仕方ないよな。旅はまたにしようか。
Sure, Ace. I might do you next. It depends.
今すぐ旅立って構いませんよ。一人で旅立ってください。
He's like, no, go alone.
一人旅は飽きたんだって。物覚えの悪いウサギさんだな。
I didn't ask you guys, and I didn't make any requests. They're all just like taking it upon themselves to do whatever they want, like normal. If I'm being honest, I'm not any good with events myself.
ありがとう。
He claps me on the shoulder. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go on ahead and stop this one here, and I will load in for you guys tomorrow the last part.